out in the shed again today, and we've got heaps happening. I'm on the S14. I'm just getting ready to pull the subframe out because I've got to do new bushes, welding brace kit. I've got a whole 5-volt diff set up to go in it. Last night, Adam was here, such a legend, putting in a new head unit, Apple CarPlay, all that cool stuff, reverse camera. So this car is ticking along, and Mark, again, you need a Mark and an Ayrton and a Marcus and a Joe Ash and all these people. Anyway, Mark's having the next couple of days off to finish the trailer because we're only 2 and a bit weeks away from leaving. This needs a roll cage, the rear subframe, all the styling's got to be wrapped, the truck's got to be finished. There's so much happening. So I'm probably not going to film a whole heap. I might just put in clips of things as they're getting done, just because I need to hustle. But anyway, we are on it. Let's go. Oh, got the subframe out. Swap the diff over. Clean, well, strip it down basically. Weld in all the brackets. Put it back in. What do you reckon, Foxy? Good. Right, subframe bushes pushed out, new ones pushed in. So now I've got to work out where all the braces go, prep that, weld it in, just going to MIG it. It ain't going to be pretty, it's just got to get done. Alright, most of these are done. Just got to do the back ones now. Oh, I'll probably get some more welds on the other side of these, but coming together, both sides somewhat finished. So flip it over. I really want to get back in the car tonight. Like I already said, I didn't film much, but smashed it out. Ayrton came round and helped again, legend, and so did Cypher a little bit. But it's back in. All the subframe bushes are done, welded in, all the kits put on the other knuckles I had, which already have the weld on braces. So yeah, looking nice, painted it. Now just putting the new axles in. Well, had a little bit of drama. The guy I bought it off must have bashed the crap out of the ends and it mushroomed them over. So I had a bit of trouble getting this one on, but I ended up getting it. Had to round the edge off and thread file it. And I've never heard of this trick before, but where it was tight back here, you hit on the flat of this and like slowly turn it in, and I suppose the nut becomes a tap, and it worked mint. So that's sorted. I'll put that in tomorrow. So this will be back rolling again tomorrow with a new rear end, which is wicked. Then I'm going to bring it off the hoist, put it here on the jack stands, pull the front end out. The knuckles will get modified. So I was going to do them, and I'll extend the LCAs, and then I'll start on the cage as well. But yeah, so tomorrow I'll finish the rear end, big clean up in here, and then start on the front. So ticking job's over. That's so good. All right, see you in the morning. I didn't really film anything today, but got the rear end all sorted off the hoist. The front end is completely pulled out. Got the knuckles ready to be jigged, and everything else is going to be changed. Caster arms, the sway bar, tie rods, obviously knuckles getting modified. And these standard S14 LCAs, I'll extend them 25mm. I've been hoarding these, I think they're 31 LCA, so I will cut out 25mm of these and weld it in here. Got to get rid of these lock stops. I'll get rid of lock stops, clean them up, and start chopping. The bushes look fine in these. I have new end ones also, so I'll chop these off and press the new ones in later. But yeah, let's clean these up. Okay, I've got a meeting to get to for Dead Adrift, a board meeting, but we're nearly there. So I sacrificed I'm pretty sure the R31. That's like an old school thing I remember from years ago. And that's it there. Get your 25mm. Boom. Weld that into that spot there. 2 of them. That's them extended. I'll probably put something across the bottom as well. So I'll do that when I get back. So let's go to the meeting and come get these done. Cleaned them all up. Off to Josiah to do his thing. And Mr. Todd's been slaving away. Got all the head unit stuff sorted. Thanks, mate. Right, LCA is complete. Box the bottom, push the bushes out, giving them a lick of paint. So that's all good. Mark's whipping up the toolboxes for under the tray, the man. And I'm just about to go to another school to speak to some principals from all across the state. So I've got to get ready for that. When I come back, I want to do the seat mount in the Silvia, then start the cage. And then that bad boy. Oh, nice. Perfect. Look at that. Apparently this is for pencils, Fox reckons.
No, this one's gonna be pencils. This one's bigger.
This one's got this is the pencil holder. Oh, sick. That's mint. So good. Can't remember what I filmed yesterday, but Mark's been smashing out some jobs. He's finished the cabinets which go, or the drawers, tubs, toolboxes that go underneath the tray, and now he's doing some more flashing stuff. He's just gone home for lunch. I've been working on the Silvia, fitted the seats, and now I'm onto the roll cage. So I've bent up the bottom plates, got them mounted in there at both sides. Now I've got out the tube bender. I'm going to start making some measurements and turn this into a main hoop, hopefully. I'm really hoping to get like heaps done on this today, so I'm not going to film much of it because I just want to smash it out. So hopefully when I pick this up in a second, for you, there'll be lots done. Let's go. It's not done, but I'm about to do the scary bit. I know this side's right, but making sure it's the right distance from the middle. I'm not a pro at this. It's too complicated for me, and some people would laugh and go, oh, it's easy. Yeah, good on ya. Anyway, bend this, 2 bends. I think I need to actually go a little bit more, which is okay. I'd rather go a bit more than have gone too far. So I'll do that and see what it sits like in there. All right, I'm gonna call it a night there. Got the hoop done and the diagonal is tacked in. I'll do the backstays in the morning, boom, and then I'll do this one. Then I'll tackle the side intrusions. It's coming together. See you in the morning. Well, it's the next day. Haven't filmed anything, but getting it done. We've pretty much got the half cage done. Diagonal, harness bar, rear stays. So that's all solid. Now I'll put the seat in and I'll work out where I need to put the side intrusions, cut some plates, and bend that, pull everything out and weld it all up. Getting there. And the cage is complete. Well, it's tacked together. Side intrusions are done, nice and tight. Well, it's pretty tight everywhere actually. There's a tiny little gap up the back for this seat, so it's perfect. I'm just going to have to trim a little bit out of there, not much. It only has to go a little bit more. And the same on the other side. The passenger seat's a lot closer to the centre, so that's not anywhere near as close. I could pull it over actually, but same here. Gonna have to chop that bit out, but half cage complete with side intrusions. Bedtime, and tomorrow I'm gonna pull it all out, weld it up, and then paint it. So yeah, good stuff. I haven't filmed any of it, but putting the interior back in, put some speakers in the back, seats in, and I'm making my own roof lining out of this stuff. I'll show you what it is in a second, but she's going in. It's actually going pretty good. What a day. Got a fair bit done today on the S14. Just finished putting it all back together. Got my little cutouts to suit the door bars. Perfect. Got some of the interior in. Finished the roof like I was explaining. Gonna work out how to get the sides in as best as I can. I'm aware that they're not going to be perfect, but I want to get as much in as I can. So that's actually probably the next job I'm going to tackle, is getting the side bits in. Well, I'm in the back of the S14 and most of the interior is in, and I made up these little panels to cover up where I had to cut the hole. I actually made them way too big. I only need to come to that there, but anyway, it's done now, both sides. And the roof lining is in. Really happy with how that came out. Like, super tidy. Trims in almost everywhere. Just had to cut out this bit and that bit because it's right up against the cage. Chopped out the bits for the door bars on both sides. So just need the carpet to arrive and then I can finish up the inside. Speakers as well in the back. So she's yeah, almost fully finished in here, which is really cool. So tomorrow's job, put the front end back in and then it's rolling again. The guys are coming to wrap it this week at some stage. So that's cool. And then an alignment and it's pretty much done. New day, put the bushes in, or the ball joints I should say, cleaned up the J Chingy modified knuckle. Time to put the front end back together. Front end's back together. Got the knuckles in, the LCAs, the caster, high clearance, and the GK Tech sway bar that's high clearance. Cut down the tie rods. The only thing I haven't replaced is tie rod ends. Probably should have, but they're still okay. I'm not sure if I cut them down enough. So I put the brakes on and get her on the ground, and then we'll be able to see how she's looking. I haven't really filmed it pre-stickers, but she's looking pretty cool. Yes, Fox. Hey, mate. And just like that, we have another livery on a race car. You want to see it? Well, today's been another huge day. Wheel alignment on the car, heaps of stuff on the trailer. Like always, not much is going to plan. I realised some of the arms are hitting on the actual chassis now on the rear. So I had to get some new GK Tech ones express freighted. Hopefully they'll be here soon. But anyway, so that's sort of half finished. I need to make a different sort of toe point to pull it up into the truck, and I need the toe point to be high as it can. So I wanted to build, I've seen them before, where it's a hook that comes out of the bonnet off the strut tower. Anyway, cardboard template, and Chris from Mark's Work laser cut it out for me. So I'm going to clean this up, drill the holes, and then bend it. I know where I need to bend it, and then put her in. So let's do that. Chris, you're a legend. Little bender thing on my press is awesome. Ba-bam! Look at that. I've already tested that it fitted. I just had to bend it a bit more. Look at that. Heck yes. Perfect. Right, little hole in the top. Not huge. Probably took a bit too much out of here. Just trying to work out what it was hitting on. It ended up being hitting here. So anyway, it fits brilliantly. Let me show you. There we go. Get the tow hook on that. It's super solid. It's pretty sleek. Like, you hardly really even see it. I could take it off if I wanted to and just put it back on when I'm pulling it into the trailer. I think I'll just leave it though. Works absolutely awesome. Perfect, in fact. I haven't been filming anything because we are 4 days away from leaving, and the Silvia's not finished, the trailer's not finished, the truck's not finished. So I've been slamming, just trying to get jobs done. But one of the majors was when we did the wheel alignment. I might have already put that in the video. This camber arm was touching on here, just sitting under its own body weight. When I did the subframe bushes, I flipped them, which you can do to get better alignment of your arms. It lifts the subframe up so the car can be lower and have your arms flat. I didn't realise that unless, well, hopefully this fixes it, you have GK Tech arms, it doesn't clear. So I've already done this side. So hopefully that's enough. It still looks pretty close. So I'm sort of confused, but put this side in and get it on the ground and see what it looks like. Such a pain in the butt. Really on the home stretch with the S14 last night. I finished putting in the camber arms and got them all adjusted. So we got it to 0 camber. I think it's 4mm total toe in. They definitely have more clearance, so yeah, hopefully that situation's sorted out. I put in the extended brake lines as well, so they're sorted. It was so close. I feel like they're too long now, but anyway. And Ayrton's just doing a little bit of wiring because I realised none of the indicators there, all the side ones were working because they had no globes in it, and I couldn't actually buy the holders. Well, they had no globe holders, so I went to Repco, bought ones that just fit, sort of had to Dremel it out a bit anyway, glued them in. I had one. This is the only one that had one in it. So that one's good. Made that one work. And these two, so we have to put some plugs on them. So we have indicators, because that's definitely important. But apart from the indicators, all I want to do now is I'm going to drop the gearbox fluid out of this to change it, because I don't know when that was last done. And then Ayrton will come out tonight, wire that up, and this car is pretty much finished enough for our trip. The trailer's very close. So what I want to do is, finish this up as much as I can, and then I'm going to start getting together all the stuff that we need to pack. We've got to fit some tyres on some rims for the drift car, and get that stuff situated. So I'm not going to pick this up until probably putting in the lights. I'll see you in a second. Might not seem that big of a deal, but it is. We have working indicators all the way around. Ayrton did all of the work. We had no loom for this one. Ayrton made a little loom, nice and tucked up. Put some little Deutsch plugs on them. Absolutely mint. Now I'm going to try to get the speedo working on the can gauge. Had so many packages coming, but this one here is really, really cool. So Danielle's uncle runs a business in Hobart. He is a mechanical engineer, one of the smartest dudes I know. Anyway, the Ram has a reverse camera in the rear handle in this bit here. So I needed to somehow make another camera mount so that I could retain the reverse camera. And he has made me one. And he's such a clever dude. So from factory, it goes in this, and then this gets bolted in behind there like that. So Gerald made this little bracket to hold the camera, and it can swivel. Like, how legit is that? So sick. Well, it is the final countdown. We have been absolutely pushing so hard. Last night, Josiah and Ayrton helped me get the oil pressure sensor sorted. Today, Dave's gonna jump on TeamViewer and wire it in. I'm about to go for I'm gonna give this a quick nut and bolt check. Then I'm going to drive it to Devonport to fill it up with fuel. And today's pack day. I've packed a lot already. Most is done, but it's like final pack day. We leave tomorrow. Starting to get real nervous actually, but we're doing it. It's gonna happen. So what's going to happen is actually Danielle and I and India are going to take the trailer and truck over, We've got a few schools to do in the first week, and then we're flying home because it's round 2 of the Tassie series. So we'll get this thing prepped, have a couple of days to prep that, do the Tassie series, and then the whole family's flying back. We're going to go up to Queensland and do that part of the tour. So it's a bit scary, but no time like the present. Let's get it. Water Street car. Okay, so first proper drive. The thing rips. It's awesome, but it had some wild vibration off acceleration. There's a few loose bits under here, so I'm just going to give it a once over, see if I can work out what that might have been. Definitely fixed the car. It was the handbrake line was not clipped in properly and it was rubbing on tail shaft because I've lifted the subframe. Tail shaft's now a lot closer. So the S14 is sorted, but we just did a little photo shoot before we leave with both the cars and the trailer for our website and all that stuff and the family. So I don't know, I probably won't put in any, but look at how sick it is. Everyone, it's hard to explain how much effort it has been to make this happen, but it's done. Stoked. So pretty much on today's jobs, which we leave tomorrow by the way, is pack. I haven't packed any clothes, anything. All I've been focused on is the car. So in here's pretty much done. We've started packing a lot of our stuff. We'll just get put up here for transport. Obviously these are the boys' bunks. A bit of storage here, I can fit heaps under there. Got Hunter's bike and washing machine and a bunch of stuff up there. Anyway, what I'm going to do is load the back up soon. I'm not going to put the car in yet because Dave's going to remote tune some of the can gauge stuff on the 14 later today, but I'm still going to get it ready to put it all in and pack some spares, pack all my tools, all that stuff. Oh, I've packed some of my tools. Most of the tools are in the car. I've got stuff in these tubs. Most of my power tools are actually in this milk crate, which I have rigged up. I'll sort that out later. There's these compartments under here. I've got lots in there, one on each side. So there's all that stuff. So it's, yeah, you can fit heaps in it. So that's awesome. All right, anyway, now I'm gonna pack and check in soon. Dave is logged into the computer. He's gonna calibrate some of the stuff for the can gauge. How badass. He's literally in Greece and he's doing stuff. So sick. I tell you, funny. And now smile. Well, we are, I think, packed. This is our house for all 6 of us for the next, I don't even know how long it is. It's close to 4 months. It was going to be over 4 months, but we delayed it a little bit. So you've seen it heaps, but this is it. This is the kitchen. Heaps of storage under here. Hunter's bike's in there. The boys are in the back. It's our washing machine. That'll go outside when we set up. Got a freezer in there. Got our pantry in here. Or one pantry. These are all the kids' clothes and bedding. There's more food and stuff up there. Obviously drawers, cupboards. This is the shower in here. The throne. Hot water cylinder is outside in a box, which is, I can show you. That's the box. That's actually the bolts for the hot water cylinder there. And these are the kids' beds. So little Foxy underneath, Hunter in here, Ryder up the top. And this mattress fits perfectly on the ground there for India. And up here is Danielle and my room. This is where we store all the stuff like the awning, chairs, golf clubs. All Danielle and I clothes are in them boxes up there. So yeah, that's it. You've seen the awning. So we basically double this when we set up the awning. But plenty of room for storage in here. Storage isn't actually anywhere near as big of a problem as I thought it was. We've got our oven up there. This is the winch that pulls the car in. The bonnet, the car's right there, basically. So a lot of work to put together this trailer. This was an empty carcass. The only thing that was in here that still is sort of this shower, but I've changed it a fair bit. So what an absolute mission it's been to get this all sorted. I think it's going to be really cozy but comfortable. So we've got church in the morning and then we're sailing. It doesn't feel real, to be honest. It's taken so much time and effort, and now we're less than 24 hours away from being on the road, or on the water at least. Still really scared of driving the setup. Like, it tows it awesome. It's just the sheer size of it that is daunting. It's 15.5 meters long, which is wild. Like, it's not far off a fully blown truck. It's going to be interesting getting it onto the boat. Anyway, that's what we signed up for. So I suppose I'll see you guys when we hit the road tomorrow. Well, we've made it most of the way. Still got a bit more to go. There's so many people here. So many. I think that was probably the easy bit. Still got to get up onto the ship. We made it and it was very tight. Like, I'm talking that much either side on the mirrors, but we're right at the front. They pushed us all the way through, so that's awesome. So many people on here. So get our stuff. India's fast asleep. And find our cabin. Oh, the trucks. You can have a good sleep on the boat. Top bunk. Yeah. Top bunk. Bye-bye, Fox. Bye-bye, everybody. No. Say bye-bye.